everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's Lauren at Inspirational Goods with another episode of Quotes to Live By. And this week, because we're approaching Thanksgiving, I wanted to pick a quote that centers around the practice of gratitude, because that's what this season is all about, is really being thankful and grateful for what we have in our lives. And the quote that I picked this week is a very simple one, but it comes from what they call Britain's expert on happiness and psychologist and author Robert Holden. And his quote goes, "The real gift of gratitude is that the more grateful you are, the more present you become." And I just love the simplicity of this quote, and it's just kind of to the point. We've talked a lot about gratitude if you go back onto my blog and different episodes, because the practice of gratitude has become a practice in my daily life, and it's something that I also do every year. I do a free gratitude challenge where everyone can follow for 28 days to guide you through starting your own practice of gratitude. But it's something that I find really important and something that is really life-changing for anyone that wants to increase the feeling of joy and positivity in their lives. But it really all comes down to what he says here, is that the more grateful you are, the more present you become. And I think when we find that we're looking ahead or we're looking behind to the past, that's when a lot of us have feelings of anxiety or stress, because it's the unknown, or it's something bad that had happened before, or it's the fear of what's going to happen next. And in so many different ways, and so many different religions, and so many different spiritual teachers, and anything that you read or follow, they say to be present is the best thing for your mind, body, and soul. It's all we really have, is that this moment is it. And it really makes you, by practicing gratitude, it forces you to be thankful and think through everything in your life that you have now to be grateful for. And it forces you to think through even the smallest of things, like being able to get outside and see the sun or the trees or touch the grass, like little things like that sometimes we take for granted every day. We think through these things in our practice of gratitude, and it creates that moment of joy. And I say this because it's not just a spontaneous feeling. When something good happens to us, gratitude and joy is a spontaneous feeling, but this is something that if you're feeling a little depressed in your life, or you're uncertain, or you're not happy with things that the way they're going in your life now, practicing gratitude and becoming more present in your life is basically a cure for all of that. It's something that can be practiced. It's something that can be learned, just like you learn a new skill. So it can be there for anyone and everyone. And it's something that, like I said, is very life-changing. So I think going into Thanksgiving, I just wanted to bring this up because I want everyone that's listening to this now to really think through today, right now, after you watch this video, about just 3 things that you're grateful for in your life. Think about your day. Think about what's happened today that you're grateful for. Was it that you got to see your kids go to school on the bus and give them a kiss goodbye? Are you grateful for that warm cup of coffee that you got to have this morning? Are you grateful because you had a bed to sleep in last night? Are you grateful because the sun's shining today? Just little things like that. I just want you to just think through and just pick 3 of them. And that's something that you can do every day. At the end of every day, just pick 3 things that you're grateful for. And I promise you, if with continued practice, it's something that will totally increase your happiness, make you feel more present, and appreciate what you have in your life. I think with today's society, we get so caught up, and I have so many friends and people I talk to that get so burnt out because you're always striving for the next best thing, or the bigger thing, or the physical purchase, or something that you want or think you need. And I think we're missing out on this simplicity of just being grateful for these little things and appreciating them in our lives. So just wanted to share this message with all of you today. Hopefully it triggers you to think a little bit about the things that are in your life that you're grateful for. And I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving if you don't catch this next week. I'm grateful for all of you for tuning in every week. And I hope that this series just gives you a little bit of inspiration and positivity in your life. All right, thanks everyone, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Take care.